Well, in South Africa, there's thousands of people that are dying. Now, do we ask ourselves, why is this happening? I've sitted with my great-grandfather and sitted with my uncle's great-grandfather as well. They have told me that they have led us the way, but we as South Africans, we fail to understand where is the footstep that they laid us for. Now, in South Africa, there's this kind of politics renewals that are going around the world. Like they're having their bads and also their goods. Now, I, as Thapelo Richard Hlumisa Mbobos, I would like to tell South Africa that it will end. How will it end? With a laughter. I recognized earlier when I was watching TV, SABC1 is the most watched channel by blacks. Why? Because each and every soapy that you get on SABC1 is made for blacks. Go on SABC2. You only find sports which are rugby, Seven Delan, which are made for the Boer. Not offending anybody, but go to SABC3. You will find the most white soapies that are playing there. Look, Isidingo, and look at the sports that are televised on SABC3, ladies and gentlemen. Just listen here. I am who I am. And if you think you can stand in front of my dreams, think again. I say think again.
In the dark I've been, in the dark I've seen, in the dark, in the dark. In the dark I've cried, in the dark I've laughed, in the dark, in the dark. I see the lighter in his races. I discover the lines that I jot on with smiles, counting the miles we came, accompanied by lies. My eyes sterilely are still, gazing amazed by minds who care less to mind, not that they can see. Oh, my people, they blinded to live nowadays life right. Excitement to them blind is written in bold in this glittering life that filters a future purity and refill it with lies. Fallen heaven cries when sons of a man shines are bright, not as the sun, but a light that leads to fate and eliminate the green minds. Are the reason why now from young to elderly in this nation, death numbers comes in turn. Styles claimed ravishly by talons of the time. Evil sight is when blood ritualistically drips on the paved lines till it crawls to dry. The kind of life we agreed on and chose is just we've been driven by freedom, lust of life that never lasts. Now the remains of our roots to gather, they've been wiped out and buried by freedom, joyful blast. The forces of our roots to gather, they've been wiped out and buried by freedom, joyful blast, and labeled as the past in this fatal, fabricated life. I see the lighter shines brighter through black darkness. I see the lighter through black darkness. I see the lighter through black darkness. I see the light. I see the light through black darkness. I see the light.
Listen, stupid. I tell him, I do not need to listen to feminists or radicals or anybody else to find out what a shitty life we lead. We both work like dogs. We never have a minute to talk. We don't talk to each other. Is that marriage? Except for Fridays. Hooray! Hooray! It's football day. Every Sunday, off you go to watch some 22 lunatics in their underpants, kicking a ball around, and some other mentally deficient maniac dashing up and down, blowing a whistle. That Lugi, he went purple on his face. You'd think I insulted his mother. Then he said, how could a person like you ever know anything about sport? Not the best thing he could have said, really, but I freaked. Who the fuck would want to? I shouted at him, and then I started raving on like a lunatic. Oh, I started on everything. I screamed at him. He yelled back at me. I screamed louder. He yelled back louder. We were about this close to shut the building down. So finally, I said, if this marriage, we've made a mistake, then I picked up my mistake and I walked out.
Makenge, kumani banani, namngelegile, yavuya nibe khona apha. My name is Luzuko. Today I stand as your brother, not a chomi, a friend, someone not tired of satin, but I'm here as your brother. When I look at you guys, I see a future. I know we have that fear. We have that fear. We think sometimes, as far as we can. We can do it, guys. We can do it. We can do this, guys. Don't look at people how they talk about you. Don't take people conclusion. Behindo epila elefina forever. Have your own conclusion, guys. Have your own conclusions, guys. First, the people you associate with. If you hang out with losers, you will end up a loser. You must understand, Machita. Apikingin, there's kwabanto abasizansi, and be kwabanto they're on top. So you should ask yourself, where are you? There's no motivation for those people are on bottom. I like motivation, but there has to be a motivation to get high. We all know that, but if you're taking a staircase, you're gonna have to go up. And to go up takes motivation, takes pushing. There will be naysayers around. As I said, Kalin, don't take people's conclusion. Have your own conclusion. Secondly, yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's what you have to say about yourself. Every day you wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, Luzuko, yes, I can. Luzuko, yes, I can. That's how you should look at yourself, guys. That's how you should every day. Yes, I can. And thirdly, don't depend on anyone but yourself. There's a quote in the Bible that says, there's no greater enemy that can win you. Umzekelo, mangabe ngesixhosa, asikho isixhobo esizophumelela. Asikho. Thank you.
Yawenya ngomgodi. Yawenya. Yawenya ngoko wena ndavenya ukufaka umbama chapha fe yonke into ishavanya. If wena awuzukwazi ukundondla apha kwambo, yakukele ndakushusha ngempama ndichebe tu ndakuphele kum.
I used to watch my father doing all these things to my mother, pushing her around here and there. That makes me angry. I used to sit in my room, watching him, taking her, kicking her like I don't know. I used to sit and cry each and every day. I knew when my father was coming home. You could hear his voice when he's coming home. And I used to run to my room. That was his character. I understood him from the fact that he grew up. You know why when we are talking about legacy, when as a man, seeing your father abusing women and you should follow his steps. So I did that along the way. But the fact that I met the Lord, my life had changed totally. You know, it doesn't mean like when your siblings are doing such things to your family and you should follow them. You know, I used to cry each and every day and asking the Lord, oh please Lord, help me. Take me away from this misery.